Hey guys, what's up? Joker here. How about, there's a lot of things to talk about, this week, and I was just going back and forth, but I think I just settled in on this because it pertains to me. And I think it's also an interesting topic is whether small streamers should make the move to YouTube, or whether you should make a move to YouTube or not as a streamer, just in general. Um, I think it comes down to preference. Also comes down to, is YouTube taking over Twitch? Obviously the big news was Dr. Lupo and Tim Tatman moving to YouTube exclusively. Obviously they got paid to do that, but I think it also signals a big shift. I think YouTube is trying to go all in and kill Twitch. Honestly, Twitch, you look at it, they're not really doing anything creative, inventive, or proprietary, so it's just like they're not really able to protect their market share anymore. It seems like YouTube, I remember years ago when they tried to buy Twitch, they were just trying to dominate, the content space in general. And obviously, it got blocked, and Amazon bought it. And since then, Amazon really hasn't done too much innovative with Twitch, or in general, Twitch hasn't done anything since they've been bought. You know, Gifting subs, that was a thing that was introduced. I think that was a big thing. They've done a lot of community aspects and stuff like that, but really not in a way that has protected themselves. You look at it, yeah, Mixer's dead, but Mixer was a thing. It wasn't killing Twitch or anything. Uh, but I think the big thing is, you look at it, is Google is a huge aspect. They know what they're doing. I think Microsoft, they bought Mixer and didn't know what they were doing. I think Facebook, that might be a meme in itself, but I think what's common between Facebook and Google is their ad algorithm. And that's something that Twitch is struggling to integrate, is ads. Both Facebook and YouTube have that figured out. They are big powerhouses in terms of ads and marketplaces. It's kind of weird. Like, when I heard this, is Facebook is like one of the biggest ad and places that small businesses actually use. They have it figured out. They know what they're doing with ads. They know how they need to integrate it with their thing, with their streaming service. And it's the same thing with YouTube and Google. YouTube has had to go through a lot of growing pains in integrating ads, integrating revenue structures. They know what they're doing. I feel like Twitch just doesn't know what they're doing. They're just hitting this point. It was they're hitting their apocalypse with music people, with actually trying to please brands with content friendly things, where their ad Coke isn't on something that Coke doesn't want to be on. I think that's been a huge advantage for YouTube, because it's like they've already been through this. They know what they're expecting. I think they're also now finally trying to make moves that make sense and bring in people that could make it bigger and last. I feel like you look at Dr. Disrespect. This is a big thing. When Ninja and all those other people moved to Mixer, is their streams literally died. Like, not died, but like were a tenth of what they were on Twitch. Like, Dr. Disrespect moved to YouTube, and his stream's been just as big, maybe even bigger. Valkyrie moved to YouTube. Courage, their streams didn't die, and I think it's the algorithm that YouTube has. It makes it more appealing. And also, I think what's appealing is having your content in one place. A lot of Twitch streamers have YouTube channels where they put their clips out. Not clips, the highlights out to, and also different videos. Kind of like what I'm making here. And sometimes it's just easier to have it in one place. It's good to diversify and put your stuff off different areas, but YouTube kind of makes it easier for content creators, where it's like you can live stream off the same channel, and then it's like, oh, someone from that live stream, if they liked you, oh, they can go watch your VOD content. I think VOD content is also an important thing that Twitch has never figured out. How to make VOD content discoverable, and also things discoverable on Twitch has been a tough thing for them. Just thinking about smaller creators, it's like, how do you get discovered on Twitch if the only way to get discovered on Twitch is someone is scrolling all the way down categories to find you? That's not really big. YouTube, it's more of an algorithm, where it's like someone is searching for something specific, they get shown it. And then also, like, I've noticed it with my YouTube recommended, is if I'm watching enough of one content, I'll get other people that are not the person I usually watch, not the biggest person, but they're talking about the same thing. I even get live streams sometimes of someone playing a game, and it's like, oh, I didn't search for this person, or I didn't even search for the game. It's just showing me something I might be interested in. which I think is kind of cool. Um, so for me in general, am I thinking about making a move to YouTube? I'm always thinking about things. Um, is it something I would be willing to try? Yeah, because I'm not tied down to a contract where I can't stream on YouTube. I think that's the big thing about other creators is like when you're a partner, you have to stream exclusively on Twitch. If you're not a partner or whatever, you can stream on what you think is the best thing. Is it YouTube gonna be the best? I think it's tough to know right now, especially since Twitch is getting so much hate recently. Um, but I don't know. It's just you also gotta think about it from this perspective: is how many people log on to YouTube each day, and how many people log on to Twitch. Um, I'd say it's more than 10 times where you people logging onto YouTube and Twitch, and I think that's something you also got to consider is more eyeballs coming onto this website. And YouTube has come a long way in the live streaming thing. I remember it was a joke, YouTube gaming. I mean, how they set it up was honestly just stupid. Like a separate. Honestly, I didn't like how it was like a separate section. I like it now where it's just like part of your YouTube channel. I think that is way better. Having everything, having those shorts that they're putting out. That's literally just a rip off of TikTok, but like I think that's cool. That is more content and another avenue for creators to, make content. And it's just like, hey, I can take this YouTube short and just dump it on TikTok. So it's not like the end of the world. I can live stream here on YouTube. I can make content on YouTube, but then I can also throw this content, the VODs maybe on Facebook. I mean, who knows? I mean, like the thing with Twitch is you just have live streaming and then you don't have much discoverability. If you're small, you basically have to get lucky in quotes. I mean, there's always luck to everything, but also you have to be entertaining. And when you get a chance, it means you have to take the chance and like run with it. Um so for me, I mean it's unique as a small streamer. I think a big streamer the perspective is, well, how much is YouTube paying me? That basically is what it comes down to. Because if the money's right, then you're gonna move. I mean, you have a finite amount of time doing this to make money. I mean, just think about it. Does anyone think, for example, I'm not gonna use anyone, but like a 40-year-old streamer is gonna be as relevant as when they were in their 20s? I think not, because it's like, well, it's going to be debatable. It's actually going to be interesting because you're entering uncharted territories. But the point is, you have a finite amount of time to make money. So you have to make as much money as possible. That's why no one is criticizing Lupo or Tim the Tatman. Why be loyal to a company when this other company is paying you a lot of money and valuing you better? That's why you're going to make a move. You have a finite amount of time to make as much money as possible because you don't know how long this is going to last. You don't know how long you're going to be big. I think that's also an important part. There is that thing, and it's just interesting is, are the 20-year-old YouTubers and Twitch streamers that are relevant now going to be relevant when they're 40? I don't know. I mean, what my was held is no. But the thing is, the Zoomer that's watching you right now is going to be 32. It is going to be 30. And is like, they're going to obviously still be watching because they've been watching you forever. That's the tough thing, and there's always going to be new Zoomers, and they're going to watch the new Zoomer, whoever the hell who's on YouTube or Twitch. That's just going to be what happens. New people are going to come up, old people are going to either sunset and, for lack of a better term, die, or they're going to sunset and plateau stream wise. I guess that was a better way of saying it. But yeah, for me, YouTube is looking more appealing than it did, I'd say, a year ago, honestly. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Twitch dying? Well, that's a loaded question. Is YouTube a more appealing experience? I know they have a lot of things to do, but yeah, let me know in the comments. And please like and subscribe. Really helps me out in the algorithm. And yeah, take care and bye.